Hello, and welcome to Post-Walk Weekly, day 277 of Putin's invasion of Ukraine, a sovereign state and a neighboring country. I'm going to title today's message on the YouTube channel as Unthinkable Things Don't Happen, and a message to people that I finally, I think, solved. You cannot get the information when I put links and things if you watch this on a phone. Or if you can, please somebody tell me how. I have been trying and can't figure that out. You can get the messages and the links if you watch on a tablet or a computer. So that is something that actually has confused me since I was walking way back in the Poland days. So I thought today would be a very short message, and then so many ideas came to mind that now I've had to cut half of them out to try and keep it reasonable. So three things, the three links I'm going to include, they start with Anna of Ukraine, and maybe some of you have seen this if you search around on YouTube. She has produced many videos, and she's maybe a little long-winded. I don't watch all of them, but I subscribed. And the other day was a day of blackout, and she talks about the blackness in the streets and the generator running at the pharmacy and the local market. And I decided to go gather wood and start my fire. I am living by choice without electricity. I have now a solar light. I guess I can't get there. But anyway, it's an absolutely different thing when you choose it, and you have, I have the ability, I have the resources to purchase things like a solar light, and I have 300 olive trees, so I have an abundance of wood. And the people in cities right now that have to manage without, and Ukraine is considerably further north than Greece, so the climate is more difficult now. This is absolutely inhumane. Putin's war tactics. They're genocidal. They're criminal. They're terrorist. They're terrorist tactics. And one of the things Anna says is that one of the airstrikes hit a building and killed an infant. And she said, quote, "The world is okay with that," unquote. And no person individually is okay with a baby being murdered, with a residential building being bombed. But the fact that enough people aren't speaking out, aren't showing their resistance, or in some ways advocating more strongly, does make it become that the world is okay with that. And so I'll very briefly say the other two links I'm going to include. I've been listening to the Yale course. It's free on YouTube, with Timothy Snyder talking about the making of modern Ukraine. And I just happened to see the class. I think he might have timed it that way. The class about the genocide, the famine in Ukraine in 1932 and 33, which killed something like 4 million people. He said famines are designed. And that's why the title of this is, Unthinkable Things Don't Happen. People thought about this famine. They thought about how they were going to maintain their control of the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians did not respond well to collectivization. They have, as everyone probably knows by now, very rich soil. It's a very productive country for grain and other, edibles. And the famine was designed to cause, I think you could say, submission from this country that was not cooperating with the grand Marxist scheme very cooperatively. So this course is just amazing. You can watch it for free on YouTube. And then, of course, the other link will be President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, because the anniversary of this, which they call something like Holodomor, was just this week. And I'm it's devastating, and I will let it go there, even though I wanted to say about 20 more things. So be well. Oh, you can contribute, because this is the terrible thing when people get tired and stop paying attention, then things, wars, they carry on because the machinery and the people making money like it like that. So the public consciousness is mandatory for it to possibly end. And United Ukraine is a good source to contribute to and to get information. Thank you. Have a good day, good week.